Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the Here Now videocast. On this lovely rainy Saturday afternoon, I'm joined by Andreea. She's leading the way in change and health and fitness and in Luxembourg, and she agreed to join me to have a discussion about why, how, when she's changing Luxembourg. And thank you for joining me, Andreea.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on this really lovely day.
Well, what's the best plan you can do?
And so, tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Romania. I moved here in 2018. I was a professional handball player. That's a little bit my story, because that took me a little bit abroad. In 2007, I moved to Spain. Because of the handball, I got there an opportunity to play there. I fell in love with the place, and I stayed there for 11 years. Finished my studies also there, and then when I moved here in 2018, I came also with a handball contract. But it was also the end of my career, so I was okay. Now it's time for me to find my purpose. I always knew that I want to be in the fitness world related to what I was doing already, and also the story behind that is a little bit my personal life. My mom, she was sick big part of my life, so at that age I could not really give her much, so that pushed me a little bit.
Okay?
No,
I'm sorry.
fortunately, yeah, she passed away. So this is my way to honor her.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
And thank you for that. What was it like growing up in Romania? What was life like for you there?
Oh, compared with what I see here, I'm really happy and grateful for the childhood I had, because yeah, we grow up outside most of the time. I have three brothers, a sister and two brothers, and we were always outside playing with all the kids. I think that if I look at the life kids they have now with the life I had, it's completely different, and I'm really grateful that I had that life. I didn't have the luxury that they have now. We didn't have iPhones, tablets, and all the brands and all these things. You know, we used to get new clothes for Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas only, right?
Okay, no, this is for Christmas.
Yeah, no, not every weekend. No,
yes, so like this is for Sunday for church.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
So we grow up in that, but I'm really happy that I had this childhood and that education, because I'm really grateful for every little thing I get in my life. So I think it's a very important thing that people today, they are losing it.
It's a wonderful thing to have that strong gratitude. I see, and this is maybe not about me, but I see a lot of people are missing that. They have more than ever, and they have less gratitude for the more they have. So it's a great testimony to you that you're so conscious of how much you had, even if it wasn't a lot compared to today's times.
Oh yes, I'm constantly grateful for. From the moment I woke up, I always say I'm happy that I can do the job I do, because I don't feel I go to work. It's another fun day. Of course, there is a lot of things behind that. It's not all fun, but it's a lot. It's a fun day. Every day you hear a new story. You meet with your clients, and they bring you different stuff. So I'm really grateful for that. Really grateful. I always say that I want to go to work and be happy, not feel frustrated. I did that part when I was working and I was unhappy with what I was doing. I was finish work, go home, and like a zombie. Why I do this? Or again, I have to go to work. And I say, no, I don't want that. And that was one of the reasons I say I want to work for myself. And I want to work for myself to help people the way I feel and believe that they need to be helped. A lot of times when you work for an institution, I did that. They just focus on the money. For me, it's not the money. Of course, you need the money to live, to cover your expenses, but it's more about what I can give to the people and what I can get from them spiritually, emotionally, and also like connection. I have a lot of clients, they become my friends because we had a very nice connection, and we see each other outside of the gym, and that teach me a lot.
Is that something you grew up with? Is that because Romania is a big Christian country? I think it's still the biggest Christian country in the world. Was that part of your growing up to see, to serve, and gratitude? And
not at all.
No.
As I said, I was always I always try to surround myself with people from who I can learn things. And I always look up at the people who did something meaningful in their life.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's what my luck. And then playing handball, you are inside of a team with completely different people.
Yeah.
And you get to know different culture, different countries, mentalities, and all these things. So I think also this teach you a little bit how to accept other people, how to see the things from a different perspective. And yeah, because you're 24 hours together, so you need to deal with it. You cannot you live with 2-3 girls from the team, and you know that you're 24 hours with them in home at the training. So whatever issue it is or whatever is happening, you have to deal with it.
What was it like? Handball is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I've met a few trainers recently, and some trainers that did that were handball coaches. So what is it like playing handball professionally? I can relate to football because I play football, but what is it like with handball?
Oh, if I will have to leave this again, I will definitely choose it again because
was that great?
Yes, it gave me so much, you know. It started just with a group of friends. Let's go and do it like this. We are all the time together, you know. So I was trying to make community, you know. And I remember we were in the neighborhood, like 6 girls. We are all together. So we started like this, and then from the 6 of us, I think just 2-3 we end up being professional. Each one in a different place, and yeah, it was education also. I think the discipline I have today is thanks to that. For me, it's not complicated to, okay, I need to do this, and what you need to be doing it in order to achieve that. So it's easy, pack, I put this and that is done. So I see this working in what I'm working. It's very complicated for the people to have a discipline. For me, it's...
So you think that discipline from sport, because I'm a big fan of sport. Sport does bring a different level of discipline, right?
Of course, you cannot be late. You cannot just give up because I'm not in the mood or I feel tired. No, you cannot, because it's a whole team who rely on you. So if you're not giving it 100%, your team will suffer. So at the end, it's not just about you. It's about everyone around you. So yeah, of course. And of course, in Romania at that time, everything was a little bit Russian style, if I can say it like this, you know. So no, you cannot say no, whatever the coach was saying.
But it seems to be a good thing, because we're missing that a bit in society now. I see some of the teenagers I work with or listen to in Luxembourg, and you see that the sport thing is not as big as it used to be for me growing up.
Here in Luxembourg?
Yeah.
But here it's
I grew up and sport was religion, you know, because next to Christianity was sport. And it was those two that, and you do see that much?
Here I see it's a big problem, you know why? Because people, they don't see sports as something like a career. They see it as a hobby. So that's the issue. In my country, it's different. You have role models. I grew up in a city where we had a big team, so we were always looking up at them. So I want to be like her. So we were always around them, supporting on the games, on going with them and all this. So growing up in this community, it makes you want more. It makes you feel, I want to be like them.
It's an inspiration.
Exactly. So here there is nothing. They don't have really big teams in the sport. So at the end, I played here 4 years and I saw it. For them, when
was the level different here compared to Romania, Spain, and Luxembourg? The level is...
Yes. It's no. That's why when I came here, I knew for me this is not about being professional in Luxembourg. It's about stepping slowly out and preparing for my exit and build a little bit on the side my career. It was a little bit like that, you know. I did enjoy it. I had good time and we won championship and we had the international competition and all this. But for me, all of that there was already fulfilled from before. It was just a step forward for
starting to prepare for the next stage of your...
Exactly. But okay, and also in Spain, still I would say it's very different. It's not fully 100% professional. For example, in my country, you're an athlete, you have a salary and you're registered and all this, so this count like you're for the pension afterwards. Spain is not like that, and also here it's not like that. In my country, you get a whole year salary. In Spain, for example, you just get the months that you are playing. So they're different. So of course, when you don't have that support, people, they will not put that the priority. Exactly. So at the end, they push you to study, to find the work and combine them. Which is even harder because you have to work and then you have to be committed to
your commitment is going to go down and your application will go down.
So at the end, it's tricky. So I think that's the issue, that here they don't really have real athletes to look up at them, and also the government, I think that they don't really push that too much. So.
And what did sport teach you? How has sport made you the woman you are today? Because it was a big part of your life.
Yeah. Well, you have to learn how to control your emotions, because sometimes you have to sit on the bench because the other one is better than you.
Yeah.
Or she has a better day.
That's difficult, no?
So yeah, of course, you have to eat your ego, and you have to accept that today is her day and today I have to sit. That's one thing. It's not easy. And then, yes, deal with different people. Being in a woman environment is not easy. It's always problem.
I'm glad you said that, not me. I can't say that.
Yeah, you can. No, I agree
cannot
with
say
that.
that.
I always related way better with the guys than with the women. I don't know why. I suppose because I grew up with two boys, so I was a little bit more boyish than. So, but yeah, it's complicated. You know, you have the type of woman they like to always. Talk about everyone, and then you have the one that, like me, I'm just sitting there being another one on the table but never saying anything, or
You're
maybe
the quiet one.
Yeah.
Really?
Even though I don't look, I learn. Okay, I had also my phases where maybe I was interacting, but then I don't like this talking about the people.
Sorry.
And at the end, with the years, I learned that people who don't do that in front of me, they will do that when I'm not there. So I distance myself a little bit from that. So that's also learning about how to be around people, how to let go to people, deal with things when you're alone and there is nobody there to help you.
So there was the team element, but there's also the individual element that sport was bringing you, right?
Yes.
How to be with yourself, and then how to interact with the team.
Yes, of course, because at the end, that's your family. You play 2 years in a place, and you build up your friends, your group there. But then after maybe 2 years, you move to another city, and you start up from zero. Again, you start to build your place, your friends, you know, and then after 2 years you have to move again to another place. So it really shows you how you need to start from zero again. So for me, anytime I had to move out from a place to another, was like, okay, the moving part is the horrible, but then after that I will deal with whatever it comes. I already did it. I could.
Yeah. And as you were growing up in Romania, and handball was becoming, when did handball become professional?
In 2008, I was 19 when I left.
Okay. And so why did you have to leave if it's a better paying profession?
Well, because
it's more competitive.
I just finished my career, my like junior years, and I went to university, and I was playing in a city there. Okay, when you start, you just come out from the junior, you don't really make a lot of money, you know. So at that moment, I had a boyfriend who moved to Spain. So he was like, maybe it's better you come here. We try to find here, blah, blah. So I start to look out around where he was living. And then I find a team there. I went and did a trial. They liked me and said, okay, you can come here. And then I took the decision to leave. Okay. And this is how I build up year by year by year by year.
Okay, fantastic. And now that we're going to move slowly forward into the future, what would you, when you look back at you through all those years, formative years, playing sport, discovering yourself individually through a team, what would you say to your younger self? What would you say to her? What did you admire about her? What was she missing? What did she need? Is there something that you see that you're proud of? Or?
I'm proud of her that she didn't give up on her dream. That she never took a no for an answer. And yeah, maybe I'll be stubborn or sometimes too straightforward, or sometimes I cut people off. But I'm very proud of the person I am today. And that's just thanks to my work. No, you made me cry. It's okay. It's okay.
So you're working in Luxembourg now. Thank you for that, by the way. It was very powerful. With the work you're doing, what do you want to change and bring to Luxembourg? Do you have a mission, a vision? for the wellness, sports, physical industry? Like, what do you?
Yes, I would like to help as much as I can ladies that they feel frustrated personally on their personal life, and also the physical part, because I see this is a very important part for 99% of the ladies who come to work with me. This is how they see them confident. They see confidence in their body. If I have a good body, I'll feel more confident. This is what I get most of the time from the ladies.
Yeah.
So either is a personal issue or this is coming from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Some of them, they tell me that it's coming from outside, not because of the right moment now, but maybe because in school they were a bit overweight and they made fun of them, or they had a partner who were constantly telling them that you're a little bit overweight and all these things, or just that they reach a point where they look at themselves and they don't like that.
Yeah.
And I've been in that place. I had a moment in my life when I gained weight, and it was frustrating. I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like really crying every time.
Because you didn't like what was
yes,
in the mirror.
Yes. So I will be like 3-4 hours trying to find something that fits me in, that I will feel okay. And as I say to everyone who starts with me, when they come, what do you think about the fasting? What do you think about the detox? So it's like, do it. You need to do it. I did all the things is possible that you can imagine. I did a Herbalife, I did the detox, the Atkins, any diet you think exists, I tried it all. And when you try it, you realize that it's just waste of time. The only thing that really works is calculating everything you're putting in and move. There is no solution for anything. There's like, when they come to me and tell me, for the stomach, what I should do, there is nothing. I don't have a solution for that. Just training, consistency, discipline, eat well.
But those are hard ingredients by themselves. Huh?
I know.
I know a lot of people want to take a shortcut, and that's why they would rather take a pill or take some other, because those 4 ingredients, they're very difficult.
Yes,
The
because you tell them,
discipline is very, very
you
hard.
tell to your brain that it's difficult. I cannot do that. I sit with people and friends, and they tell me like, how you can do that? So you train your brain to accept it. You control your brain, it's not your brain controlling you. So you just train yourself.
And do you have more women coming to you than men? Or how is your work at the moment with the vision you're creating? You say you want to do it for women. Is there men coming too?
I have also male. So depends. There's phases. I had periods where I had more males. Now I have a little bit more ladies, because I think also I changed a little bit my approach, because I see a big issue now for the ladies over 40s. They start with this perimenopause and
Okay.
up to 50, closer to menopause. So it's a very big market there.
Yes.
And a lot of misinformation, and they all feel frustrated. So I try to help them a little bit more in this aspect, because I have a lot of ladies who are really, if you sit with them and listen to their story, how they have to deal with all those things related to perimenopause and menopause, and then deal with work, with a partner, with kids, with family, with all this, it's a hell, you know. So I was focusing lately a little bit more with this, because I see that there is a lot of pain there.
And with the vision that you're creating, what is it like you want to bring it to, like middle-aged women, older women, all women?
I would like to fix this problem for the ladies who are not how you say, well informed about there is solution. You don't have to suffer. This thing that the doctor, they will tell you, well, it's part of the process, deal with it. It happens.
This happens, really?
Yes, it happened. Even now, it happens.
The doctors can dismiss you.
Yes,
It's like that. They're not
yes.
encourage you to.
And because there is a lot of misinformation, ladies, they just okay, it's part of it, and I have to deal. I try to take some tea, or they give them some medication just to make them like drug almost, and then you have to deal with it. No, there is so many things. Sport is one of them. Adding supplements, being sure that you cover your needs every single day with food, that makes a huge difference, you know. So I want to teach them this, like this they can teach their kids, and then slowly try to push to reach a point where you teach this in school, because that's the issue. You know, in Japan, they have nutritionists. Every school is obliged to have a nutritionist in the school. Why? Because this is how they teach kids. You teach them when they're young, and this is what they build, the habits they build with you. That's why when you see a parent who's overweight, you see the kid, you see him is also overweight. Why? Because he is following the example of the parent. So that's my job, that I want to educate the parents to do better. Like this, their kids, they will be better.
Okay. And with your mission that you bring into Luxembourg, how are you reaching people? People are I'm going to put your contact details, but how do you reach them, and how do you?
Most of it is through Facebook, Instagram, at the gym, or my clients recommend me to other people.
Okay. And do you believe that it can happen in Luxembourg? Are people coming? Are people changing? Is there enough of the awareness to create this?
Yes, I mean, at least I know for sure my clients, they spread the word, and they apply this to their family. Most of the time it's like one member of the family start, and then everyone is coming. You know, I have the mother, the father, the sister, the brother, the cousin,
nice.
You know, I have several families like this. You know, I have couples now. I start to promote all this because I really believe that sometimes you have one of the partner is very fit and the other one
is not,
and then you create a problem.
True.
So then what I tried, bring him once and let him try. Maybe he likes it. And then you slowly bringing it. And then when he starts to see a huge difference on her, then like, no, I really need to get my shit together. Sorry for the expression.
No, it's good.
To be equal. But not everyone is like this.
And I agree with you 100%. What is the biggest resistance you find? What's the thing you struggle with, either in your message or getting clients or informing people? Where are they stuck mostly?
I think, for example, I will give you an example. When I do ads for my to promote my services, okay? Now I will do ad here in Luxembourg. I will get a reach of maybe 2,000 people. Now I will do an ad that is France and Belgium and Luxembourg. I will get 100,000.
Okay.
So, and then I was talking with my clients, why here people, they don't interact? Because you see, even your post, it's very good. And I'm sure you see the stories that you have a lot of people watching and all this, but not a lot interacting.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you ask them, they say, yeah, because here is very small. I don't want people to see me that I like things and this. So it's a big issue, this, what people they say. That's one of the things. And then second, people, they don't like to show that they have a problem. So if I interact with this, people, they'll know that I have a problem because I agree with this.
Yes, exactly.
So that's a big issue. But okay, for me at the moment, I don't focus with that. I say in the beginning, yes, it was a bit frustrating. It's like, I spend a lot of time to make the video, do this. It was way more elaborated, this. And then I say, okay, I'm wasting a lot of time on this for getting 30 likes.
Yeah.
Let's switch this. Let's make a powerful message, less time, and just let it go. Be present there because things will come. And it's true. I didn't change anything from what I was doing. Like I hire someone to make my videos at the beginning, and then I say, okay, I'm wasting money there. Not wasting, but okay, he was saving some time. I give him money there, but I don't see a big difference. Why? Because the market is not like any other market. For example, I will make an ad in Spain, and this will reach 100 views. Here, it takes
the same ad won't really.
Yes, because Spain is a community. They interact with things. They don't feel this, I'm ashamed of what. No, they don't have this.
Do you find there's a lot of shame in Luxembourg when it comes to the wellness?
Yeah. I mean, I know people who told me this. Yeah, I don't give life because I don't want my partner to see this or whatever. Especially if he's a male, he will tell me that. And for the woman, it's like more like, no, because I don't want people to see me that I do likes or stuff, and because they feel like everyone is looking, you know.
And how do you work on that? Or do you just let it go?
I cannot change that. How I can change that?
But when you speak to your clients, do you encourage them like that they're okay, that it's okay to be?
My clients, they support me, but I ask them why they think, to understand a little bit, and this is what I get from them. So no, my clients, they support that's why I always say, look, most of the time your clients, they support your business and your thing more than friends and family. Yeah, and suddenly I saw it. So yeah,
I agree. I'm disagreeing with a lot of what you're saying because I see it too. There is a bit of a stigma here about speaking about the elephant in the room, and I don't understand that. It's not important for now. But even for me, word of mouth is more powerful because visibility on the screen, a lot of people have an issue with reaching out and actually seeing what.
About the reaching out, for example, I will give you like this. I saw it with several of my clients. They will follow me, check everything I'm doing for maybe 2-3 months, and then on the third month maybe I will put a message and relate with them, and they will say, can I know some more about this? And then we will meet, we will talk, and then okay, I will start up.
Okay.
So
they're looking for you to reach out to make the first move.
Yeah. That, or they really need a lot of time for them to take the courage to
make the step. Okay. And how do you manage? What do you follow your own routine? I say you train?
Of course.
Is it difficult? Do you find some days are harder than others?
Of course, we all have moments where you feel like, oh, today I feel like I'm not gonna train. But then you have the little voice behind you. No, you cannot give
But
up.
it's important to say that because
of course, I have it.
we said before we started that social media can make you think that some people just, for the people who we're speaking about before, who are scared to step up because they think, look how motivated she is, right? I can never have that. But now that we say, look, yes, the motivation is on days when I don't want to, is when I have that, the voice you're saying, right?
Oh, I have every week. One day it's like, oh, I'm so tired today, I'm not going to train. And then, come on, you cannot. It's just Tuesday. If you stop now, and then I will spend the whole morning till I finish my session talking to myself. And then I will do amazing training just because.
But that's, the talking session's a session too. No,
of course. So,
do you train every day of the week or?
5 to 6 times per week.
That's impressive.
I did that since I'm 12, so for me it's like how you drink water.
But my hope for you, for the visibility that I believe you will get, is to encourage people that I'm with you, but the people who haven't been the similar upbringing where sport was just, you were out running all the time, your body's conditioned to moving, the people that haven't had that, when they see you, to inspire them that, yes, okay, maybe you didn't have the start I had, but you can get to where I am now.
Yes, of course. I have clients who started from 1 session per week and now they are doing 4 and they are amazing, in an amazing shape. I have people who are convinced they are able to run a semi-marathon even though they didn't saw it. I say, I think you are able. And I work in his head till he believes it and he did it.
Beautiful.
So no, everything is possible, but of course I don't. The problem is the people, they compare with me. No, you don't have to compare yourself with me. You have to look at yourself and where you start. I also started like that, and my clients, they know. I always tell them, don't rely on motivation. It's not that. Think about
what is it. What do they need?
They have to ask themselves why I'm doing this, and remember why I am doing that, because this will keep you going every single day, even when you don't want. Find the motivation, because I had a situation where people, they were forced to come because the mother, my son, he has, so they will buy a package. Please, Andreea, kill him. It didn't work. He will do the package and that's it. I don't want to continue. And then maybe 8 months later, he will come back. Now I'm really decided. And then he will be, because it was his decision. So everyone has a clique. I know I had ladies who were like, one of them that I really love her a lot, she had a great progress, personal and physical, was her key. I went and told her, like, no, if you don't move your ass, you're going to end up in a very bad place and I cannot help you. And this was the moment when she said, okay, it's time for me to move my ass. And since then, 2 years, she didn't stop 3 times per week, 2, 3 times, 4 times sometimes. She's a completely different person. So the why is very important. Yes, this is why you have to have a why and always remember why you're doing that. Because, the discipline is not easy. No, it's not something that you're going to get. It's like this. It takes a little bit of time, You don't build it in 1-2 days. But the why is important, because that moment when you say, okay, I'm not in the mood to do it, you remember, but that one is important. So no, I had a lady, for her goal was to get into bikini she was wearing like 10 years ago, and I said, okay, put it somewhere where you can see it every day, and that will be your motivation. And it worked for her. So everyone needs. I had a lady who say, I want to get fit because I want to be a mom and I want to be in a good shape. I want to educate my kids in a healthy environment. She grew up in a family where the family was overweight and a lot of issue. And she said, I don't want that for myself and for my kids. So I want to put myself in the best body so I can give the best for my kids.
That's great.
So that was her. And then she trained till she reached a point where she was happy with this. Then she got pregnant. She trained with me through the pregnancy, and now she has a baby almost 1 year. She's very happy, and so every person has a story behind, and that's the nice part of all this. You get to go with them through the whole process, learn about them, and it is also inspiring for me. I mean, I always say, I have a lady, she's 63 years. I say, two, 63 and 62. They are my inspiration every single day, because I know their life stories and how they're still able to have a smile on their face. They never complain. They're always positive, and all this, it's just a pleasure to be with them. And then you have this generation under 30 that, weather, the world, this, that, I cannot stand that.
I understand. What do you do? I have many questions. What's your why?
What's my why? Myself, why this?
Yeah, what's your why that keeps you so driven, motivated for you and to serve?
First of all, my health. I do care a lot of my health. As I said, my mom, she died with 56 from cancer. So since my age of, I think I was 11 when first time they diagnosed her. So I went through the whole process with her, chemotherapy, surgeries, and all this. I've been there next to her, taking care of her the way I could and how I knew, and that was a huge impact on my mind, So that's my reminder. I don't want to go through that, and I don't want to put anyone around me through that, because it's really hard. So that's my why. And and of course, I think that is not something bad. I think that my job in this world is to be an inspiration for the people to do the same, because I don't promote a physique. I promote health, awareness of how important it is to take care of your body, your mind, your soul. It's not just the physical aspect. Yes, this is a plus, but everything that you bring with through the whole process is the most important thing.
It's a very powerful why, by the way. And I feel that maybe I'm interpreting this in my own language, but I feel it's the love for your mother rather than the avoidance of the suffering.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know you don't want to suffer like she did or anyone to suffer, but I sense it's more the love for her that's inspiring you, which is amazing.
Yeah. She was amazing.
And you as well. You okay?
Yeah.
You're very
powerful. I cry a lot.
No, but it's really authentic. I sit with many people, and it's not for you to tap into emotions like this and be expressive. It's really, really admirable. Often like this, we put on our best face and we come here with a message. We come here to speak, and you is just like I have a saying that I like. I say I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know it?
No.
When we say we wear our heart on our sleeve, it means you can see my heart. I just show you. Okay. I show you who I am. I show you how I feel. I don't hide it. I told you in the beginning, I'm a very honest person. Right. I'm very transparent. You can see really if I like you, if I don't like you, if we are vibing, if we are not vibing, you can see it immediately. And I'm a very loyal person. So I think that maybe this sometimes can be in contra, I would say. But this is how I am. I think those qualities can never be contradictory. I think inspiring for your clients because they're meeting. I would say to you, listening to what you just shared and trying to understand from what I see from my angle of my world, in the world, and a question was going to come from this for you anyway, the world of the wellness, from the physical coaches to the mental coaches to all the wellness industry, it's flooded with many, many, many people. Mm-hmm. I see many people go into this industry from your perspective, from my perspective, but I feel that, and there's a few that come to mind already, they have a different authenticity. Yeah, because there's some that some do it for the ego, and you see them with the shirts off, and there's some that do it with a different deep authenticity that they want to change people. They want to help people. And you can't help people, but they want to bring something good. And so that's really admirable that you're carrying this energy of, it means a lot to me. I'm not doing it because I'll get likes, I'll get visibility, I'll make money. There's something very powerful and authentic about the way you're approaching at least this that says, well done. Yes, I see. I believe that if everyone has an essence, so when you really bring it out, I ask always my clients, why you choose me? And most of them, it's the discipline part, like, yeah, because I was observing you, you're always well-dressed, you always look fresh, you're always attentive with your clients, you're never on your phone, you're never late, no, they describe certain things that I say, okay, and this is not an effort, this is just me. I don't make an effort to be all that, that's me. Then on the other side, when they get to know me, they say like, you're very human. Like you listen, you don't push when you cannot,
you're not shouting at me. This is one of the things I hear a lot, that I don't like these
Do
coaches who are
trainers?
shouting.
Oh, really? They
Yeah,
do?
there's I had
Oh,
a lot of
really?
ladies, you know, that they were shouting at me. It's like, no, I had a lot of coaches who shouted at me. They didn't make me perform better.
No, it doesn't
It's
help.
not
No,
the key,
no,
you
no,
know.
no.
So again, I say there is a lot of coaches out there, and I just posted a few days ago, I think, something about that. There is a lot of coaches out there that just because they have a diploma, I think they're coaches. It's not that. You need to have the experience. If you're not coachable, you didn't have a coach, you didn't go through that process, you will not know how to deal with the people. And if you didn't train all the things you train your people, you don't know what they are going through. Because if you do a workout and you do it yourself and you see that you are struggling, X, Y, they will also struggle.
Yeah,
So then you
yeah.
have to know what's your limit. Like this, you can know what's their limit. And that's the big issue. A lot of people, they train in a certain way and then they train their clients in a completely different way. So every person is really a different book, really a different book. You cannot train, you can use the same machine, but the amount of reps, the weight, and the adaptation you need to do to each client is completely different. And that's the problem with the coaches, the online coaches especially, because online coaching is made for people who have, for me, I will need a coach to train with someone online because I already know the basics, I have the discipline. I just need someone to follow up with me for the food and this. Yes. But a person like my clients, they never did anything in their life. They don't know anything about nutrition, anything about the gym. Online training is just a fake marketing. Will pay for it, but they will never achieve anything. And that's the problem in this industry, is that we lack professionals with really good skills to help people, because they want that, not just the money, you know. When it's just the money, and I met, and I had colleagues, they came and they left, they didn't succeed, and they say, how come you have so many clients? It's not about the money. It's about how you treat the people. You treat the people well, they feel welcome, they feel supported, you listen to them, they will stay with you, because they understand this is a lifestyle. It's not something that I do just to look good.
You don't see them as a product, as a way to make money.
Exactly.
I love what you're saying. I did a training a few weeks ago, and something that you said reminded me of that. And there's a lot of studies that say being a good person is more impactful for someone's their training development. And when you meet a human being, be a human being. And I think that's what you're saying, right, with you. I feel it, at least, that you care about the person. You don't see them as you can pay my salary, or you can pay my rent. And that's really powerful, because it's not a common thing anymore nowadays, again, with the social media that we see, and everybody is promoting how great they look, and there's an inauthenticity that's missing. So to be carrying that is very, it's really admirable.
That's my work ethic, I would say. I grow up like this. I don't know. I suppose it's coming from everything I lived till now, but I will say that I was always like this, you know. I'm committed to, I say something, I will keep my word. I will commit to something, I will do it till the last at my best as I can, but I will never give up. No. And this is one of the things that's like, that's too much, I can't. No, stop saying this. There is nothing impossible. For me, I have one coach told me once in a game, I remember, I was 15, 16. I remember I went to her, it's like, but this girl, she keep pushing me, I cannot really focus. And she told me this, before your mother cries, it's better that her mother cries. And then this gave me like, I didn't understand it at the moment, but then I understood, like, if you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of other people. So you have to put yourself in a good place where you're good with yourself, so then you can help other people. And this is also very important. Now, as you said, you cannot help a person if you're not able to help yourself.
Yes.
So I think this is one of the things, and the human part is really important, because a lot of people, they feel lonely, even though they are married or whatever, and they feel lonely. They need to talk, and sometimes just asking them, how is your dog?
You bring that as well when you work.
How is your dog? Because I know they have a dog, and they say, it's nice, and they will start to tell a story about this, and then you open another conversation, and they say, thank you for listening to me. And this happened to me many times, you know. So it's about that, you know. And look, I also did mistakes in the beginning, you know. I was coming after being a professional athlete, everything's like this, two. I started like this, you know. I remember in Spain in 2017, I was working in a gym, and I had a colleague who come and told me, Andrea, this is not the way. You cannot treat the people like army here. This is not army. People here come to release their mind, to move their body. They have maybe a bad day. I didn't saw it like that. Even though inside of me, my intention was always good, that no, I want them to get results and all this. And then he told me, no, it's not like this, you know. And then we talk, and then I start to look at him, how he was teaching with his clients and all this. And then, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense because you cannot treat everyone the same.
No.
Even your friends, you don't treat your friends the same, everyone, right? So it's the same with them also. Like, you have to give them the special treatment. When they feel special, they will appreciate.
Yeah. And what sets you out? What makes you different?
Oof,
why you? Why would they come to you? You have to sell now.
Yes, I know. I'm very bad at selling myself. You see, that's why, you know. I did a webinar, a workshop about this. I'm following few coaches from USA. One guy from Slovakia, a very powerful guy. He did a lot of stuff. So one of the things he was asking exactly, sell yourself. And for him was like, I cannot sell myself because I'm not doing this for money. I do this to help people. So I don't know how to sell myself, and that's my issue.
What?
That I don't know how to sell myself, because people, they come to me without me doing an effort, you know.
I don't want you to sell to get I want you to sell why you are different. No, I don't want you to say, come work with me. I mean, what makes you stand out? I could name a few things, but I'd like you to do it.
Well, I think that my commitment to do what I preach, I do. If my clients, they have to eat like this, I eat like that, and you can see it from my picture. I train all the time. I take care. When I see that my body needs a rest, I take a day off. I get away, because this also is part of the coaching, you know, like taking care of your mind. When you feel that things are crazy, just take a day off, go somewhere, be alone. That will help you. I do that too. I need a day off, I will take it. So everything I preach to them, I do it to myself, and I suppose it's my, I don't know, my discipline, my I don't know.
It's not so easy, you know?
No, no. I suppose that it's like my discipline, my commitment. I'm never late. I'm very, I don't know, committed to this. I love what I'm doing. It's not hard for me, you know? When I share this with my people around me, my friends, I was like, how you do this? For them, it's a lot. For me, it's not a lot. For me, it's just, it's who I am. Without this, I will not be me.
It's really, really authentic how you sold yourself really well, by the way. And before we come to a close, what do you want to say to the people listening? What do you want them to know about you, or about your mission and your purpose and your belief?
Well, it's not about my mission. It's about, I want them to understand that it's important to take action. It doesn't matter where you are. Everyone started in a point where you feel like you're stuck or it's not the right time. No, there is no right time. There is no the perfect moment. You just have to start. There is no how you say, right moment, and you don't have to feel ashamed that you go. A lot of people, they tell me, yeah, but I alone, I don't know the men's zone, I don't like to be there. It's like, there is no men's zone. There is no place where in the gym they say, you're a beginner, you're not allowed. No, everyone started from picking 1 kilo, suffering with 1 kilo, then they took 2, and then they took 3. So don't feel less because you don't have a level, you don't know anything about the gym. Just go there, ask for help. If you don't know, ask for help. We cannot know everything. Myself, I had periods when I had to take a coach because mentally I was not 100%, so I needed someone to keep me in track. So I did that. We are not perfect. We don't know everything, and it's okay to say, I don't know, I need help. That's the most important thing. Accept that we need help. And then when you accept that, you're going to go for the help, and be sure when you choose a person, be sure that the person is aligned with you, because there is a lot of coaches out there who just sell.
Yes.
and sell dreams, but not a reality, you know.
Yeah.
It happened to me so many times that ladies, they came to me and told me like, I just want to reduce my belly fat, what I can do for that. I say, I'm sorry, I cannot help you with, if you come to me with that mindset, I cannot. And I lost clients. I cannot take a person who has this mindset. Why? Because it's going to be a huge work for me to convince her there is nothing that can reduce that without training, consistency, taking care of the food, especially what is the stomach and the belly.
Yes, it's a hard
food
part.
is really something that you really need to be 100% every single day. You cannot move around. Exactly. So that's what I say, like, ask for help, don't be ashamed. It doesn't matter where you are. It's important that you take action. Don't leave it for later. Later it can be too late.
I agree with that.
And how you would send me. No, I know, maybe I learned something.
I would say to you that I watch, I see a lot of, and it's not judgment, okay? It's just wanting, I'm in the service industry too. And I believe that if you're not good and you try to work with someone, whatever it might be, more of what is not good will come out, even if it's not conscious. So I might want to train you, but because I'm not good, your results will be lower. Even if I'm trying to tell myself, do the machine, do this. And for you to see your authenticity, your vulnerability, and your power and your love for you and your mother and the people, it's a very rare quality for me.
Thank you.
From where I'm sitting.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Okay, so I sold you too. So
thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you.
I thank you.
Can I hug you and close? Thank you. Thank you for watching. And if you need any of Andrea's details, contact, to reach out to her anytime, I will leave everything after this, and reach out to her anytime. Follow on Instagram, and good luck. And don't leave it any longer than you've already left it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.